can't these powerful slippery serpents eat? What we're learning today is that list is getting shorter while the prey is getting bigger.
New research says pythons are eating things that are bigger and bigger, and that pythons can open their mouths wider than previously thought. Wake News reporter Paul Dolan tells us what this could mean for our state's environment.
Walking through the thick, dense brush of the Southwest Florida wilderness, think back. When was the last time you saw a wild deer? 10 years ago, it was a bit more common. Now, invasive pythons are swallowing these animals whole, and each one that they eat helps them grow. This Burmese python is stretching and extending its jaws all the way around an adult white-tailed deer, eating it whole.
Don't underestimate the Burmese python.
These invasive pythons are becoming native wildlife vacuum cleaners in the Florida Everglades, swallowing up wildlife like deer, raccoons, possums, and anything else they can wrap their jaws around. And new research out of the Conservancy of Southwest Florida found that they can expand their jaw more than biologist Ian Bartlezak first thought.
The animals in this study equated to 10.2 inches, which correlates to about 32 inches of circumference that animal was able to consume.
Larger than a soccer ball. The bigger the snake, the bigger the prey these hunters can stuff into their mouth. Using their enormous gape, these pythons throw the ecosystem off balance, wrapping their mouths around food meant for native species.
Identified over 85 species in the bellies of the python. You start to remove marsh rabbits from the Everglades equation or white-tailed deer. Those are those cascading effects. The Everglades system is rebalancing itself now as we speak.
Bob Bramblett is a contractor who hunts pythons for the South Florida Water Management District. When I told him about this study, he wasn't surprised.
18-foot python that was found with a 5-foot gator inside of it, and also a 15-foot python that was actively eating a 77-pound deer.
Native wildlife feeling the squeeze from these invasive pythons is voracious appetite. As Bartlezak says, the pressure leaves wildlife with no other option.
Our native wildlife has no choice, adapt or die.
The Conservancy told me about a python that was caught that had the hooves from 3 different deer inside of it at the same time. They also told me about an app that you can download that helps wildlife officials remove these pythons from the ecosystem. I put a link to that on wakenews.com. Reporting in Collier County, Paul Dolan, Wake News.
Wow.